This program is on presentations. We're going to start by accessing Microsoft PowerPoint. We'll do that through the Start menu. You could do it via a shortcut on the desktop if you had it. And when you open up PowerPoint, you get a blank presentation titled Presentation 1. It will be very important, as discussed in previous lessons, that we change that file name to a unique name so that we do not lose it. The first thing I want to point out is how to change the format or the layout of this slide, whether that be a title slide or a slide that includes some type of media, a picture or a movie file, or just, as in this case, a slide for text. Now, just as in Microsoft Word, it does have an insert menu. First thing is, just as in Word, you can insert a table. Now you can change the background format of the table, the color, how it looks, etc. You can also insert images. Now these could be pictures that you yourself have taken with a digital camera and saved to your computer, or pictures that you have downloaded off of the internet and saved to your computer. The next thing is clip art. Again, clip art is a searchable database of images that you can search by keyword, and you can insert those to add some personality to your presentation. Another feature in PowerPoint is your ability to add shapes. This can come in handy to make your presentation more engaging to your audience, to highlight information, to connect objects, and there's a wide variety of different shapes that you can format the size, the color, and just exactly how those look. Something else that can add some personality and make your presentation more engaging would be some pre-made graphic organizers. These can come in handy as they have already been designed for you, and they're editable, and you can again change the color and add text and whatnot. Speaking of text, if you cannot find a format for your slide, or you'd like to add to an existing format, you can insert a text box, and you can also use word art. Something else that can come in handy is you can insert a pre-made object. This could be an Excel document or chart, and there's a way for you to just embed that save file in your presentation. You can also insert movie clips. Now this could be a video clip that you've downloaded and saved via YouTube or another video sharing site, or if you've taken a video using a digital camera or your phone, you can embed those in there as well. Something else that can be engaging to your audience are sounds. These could be something from applause to recording of a narration, as in this case, or a song. Now we're going to look at another way in which you can format your presentation, and that's changing the design or the color. There are pre-made backgrounds and design schemes in PowerPoint, and there's many of them that are available for download through Microsoft.com. But this tab here allows you to custom format. As you can see, there's a lot of pre-made color schemes, but you can also do a custom color scheme if you can't find something that suits your needs and or interests. Another way to make your presentation more engaging to your audience is to use transitions or animations. This allows you to transition between slides, fading out, or some of the various, like a checkerboard, or having the screen wipe to the right or left or up or down. But this really just allows your presentation to be more interactive, more engaging. Just as in the transition of the slide, if you want to have some type of sound effect to go with it, you can add those here. And again, this is really just to make your presentation more engaging for your audience. No one wants to just sit and have a boring presentation. Now, something that you can do is you can set up the presentation and the transition, sound effects, whatever you have programmed into it. You can set that so that the slides will only move when you click the mouse, or you can actually set a time between each slide so that after the time that you designate has expired or elapsed, the presentation will continue automatically without you clicking on anything else. Now, in order to view your slide in the non-preview mode, you need to go to the Slideshow tab. And what this tab allows you to do is, once you're finished with your presentation, you can click on the slideshow, and again, whatever transitions you have put in there will be available once you access this. Now, you can, if you want to just start from the beginning, you can start by clicking the Start from Beginning tab, and that'll bring up your first or your initial slide. Now, if during the presentation, if you for some reason are forced to exit or quit, or you want to make a change, you've seen a typo, or you want to add something during your presentation, you can always click on Begin from the current slide, and that you won't have to start from the beginning and cycle through all of your slides that you've already presented. Now, if you hit Escape, that'll automatically take you from the slideshow back to the preview mode. And if you right-click during the slideshow, some of these options are available to you as well. Now, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to record a narration, as I have done in this presentation, to accompany it, you can certainly do that. Now, the Review tab, as you can read here, it has the same features of Word. You can check, you spell check, or you can conduct research with the thesaurus. You can even translate your presentation into another language if your audience is of a more global nature. Now we're going to look at the View tab, and this allows you to change how you are looking at, or how your audience is looking at your presentation. If you want multiple slides seeing at the same time instead of just the one that you're currently located at, you can do that. You can also add notes if you wanted to provide your audience or yourself during a presentation to say, you know, this is what I wanted to say during this particular slide. You can add notes to help you as you give your presentation. The Slide Master is basically, if you wanted to build a template for a slide, that's a Slide Master, and this would be just the design portion of it. Also, in the View menu, you can change the color. And as we saw in Microsoft Office, the Start menu located under the circle in the upper left-hand corner, this is where you would open, save, or print your presentation. Now remember, we want to make sure that we save that file properly under the Save As feature, and again, do not forget to change the title of your presentation. And always a good idea to make sure that you're saving it into a location that you can find again later.